have some big breaking news out of the Middle East. A U.S. official tells NBC News President Trump rejected a proposal from Israel in the last few days to assassinate Iran's supreme leader. It is yet another huge twist in that developing conflict. Let's go right to NBC's Vaughn Hilliard, who's at the White House for us. Vaughn, so we heard from Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in just this past hour. What did he say?
When directly asked about this report, he did not directly refute its contents, but when it came to conversations between the U.S. and Israel, he suggested that they are, quote, false reports. Now, a U.S. official tells me that this is accurate, that in fact Israel had come to President Trump with a proposed plan to kill Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei. This would be a remarkable effort if it had been, in fact, executed. Of course, this is at the heart of the conversation as to the extent that the U.S. is engaged with Israel's own military actions against Iran. Bibi Netanyahu, the Israeli prime minister, in just the last hour, acknowledging that he is, quote, fully coordinated with President Trump and that the White House was aware of its actions before the initial airstrikes took place earlier this week. At the same time, the White House has not engaged in any further military actions in terms of airstrikes on Iran specifically, but it has continued to assist in defensive efforts through the use of military pilots shooting down drones that are going into Israeli airspace. And so for this White House, they are well aware of the threats from Iran to strike U.S. military bases.